I entered here at 31.75 when this H period broke over G. I was in this F period. Actually, I got in at E and I broke this halfback and got out actually right here, the 30.50. So I'm thinking this is going to fall back on itself, possibly coming back to the open, but I'm going to take one at 27.25 if we get down there. 'Cause I got a feeling if we don't break, we're just going to rotate here. You got FOMC coming up in, what is it, 45 minutes. I don't think it's going to want to move much until then. And if we did start pushing down, this would probably be my ultimate target unless we're really moving. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see future videos of how I trade market profile and volume profile. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I think you had people buying, or obviously you had people buying this halfback. I'm sorry, this VWAP. This is the session VWAP. You had people buying this, and then I think you had people buying this overnight high, which is right here. This is the open down here, so we could put the other order, basically at that open with 22, 25 or so. You can see how this E period got cut off here at the top of this node. You had this, I was at that trade, I was using this low volume node here as the resistance, kind of my breaking point. This is where my stop was. It's not for this trade. Stop for this trade is going to be up here. You could go way up here, but I would be more apt to take it closer on this one. Something like that. If we don't start to make some progress, I'll close it. If we get, come down here and bounce and get a really hard bounce, I'll close it. Otherwise, I think that we'll kind of rotate between now and FOMC. If we get too close to FOMC, I'll close it as well. I don't want to be in the market at that point. This is a little shorter than my normal targets. You can see it's at the top of this node. Because I kind of think we're going to rotate here. I'm kind of shooting for the middle of that rotation. I just thought the top of this larger node here would be a good spot to take the first one. If we get down into this area and look like we're reacting to this VWAP again, I'll close this one or bring the stop down. Yeah, we're really close to that first one. There's the first set. Bring the other set down, protect it. Now let's see how far we can stretch this down. So ideally, you'd push right through this, without even hesitating at each one of these levels at your VWAP or your overnight high. But it does look like they, G period come down, came back up, and then it looks like, this H period come back into it. H opened here. These are the opens. These aren't the halfbacks on these sessions. I don't use the halfbacks of the session. So then H opened, and it looks like it came down to here and then moved way up, and now it's come all the way back. So you got to keep in mind that it looks like they bought this H period right at this overnight high. So I like to mark these, the significance of that is you want to see now, you want to go through that. If they start buying this again, then you'd want to be out of this. Where my normal 27 is at, right there at 25. So if we get down any lower, I'm going to move that stop down to that 25 to secure that 25 tick or 27 tick. Sorry. You could do the same thing here if you wanted to bring that stop down. I don't think now that we're in this, I don't really want to be back up here. See what kind of reaction we get on this. You can see they did buy it right at the start there, and now it's falling back onto it. It'd be 27.50. We're going to bring this one down. You could even do this. So we take one more here. Oh, you need to close your brackets. We have this one protecting us here at the 27.25. We're waiting. We have one more left to try to get to this open. The longer this grinds around here, the closer I'll bring this stop. And then we're looking for the open here at 22.25 right there. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and hit that like button. and subscribe if you want to see future videos of how I trade market profile and volume profile. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. So we'll take I took our last one there at 26.75. So that was 20 ticks in that last one, 18 ticks in that first one. So that's fine. Like I said, I think we're going to just keep rotating. There was a chance I thought that we would, push down to this open, and we still might, but that's why I took shorter targets there on that trade.